going to get a little deeper than usual, I think, because I have had some recent experiences that have disturbed me a lot, and so I feel like I need to say something about them. So here's the thing. I'm not going to name names and point out specifics because I don't think that's appropriate, but what I will say is I'm disturbed. I'm really disturbed by the idea that people seem to have that they have the right to judge people based on something else besides the merit of their character or their ability in their position. And it's something that I feel like I need to say, guess what? You don't have the right to do that. You don't have the right or the authority to judge other people based on anything other than their actions and their behavior and their performance. You can't judge them based on their race or their nationality. You can't decide that they're not good at their job or they shouldn't have a job based on these things. I don't care where you are in the world. I don't care what the rules of your culture tell you. You're not allowed to do that. You don't have that authority. And more than anything, I think that people need to realize that there is no reason for it. Judging someone on anything other than the merit of their character is ridiculous and ignorant. And I think it's disturbing that there are people in our world, and lots of them, who think that they have this right. And on top of that, there are people who call themselves Christians who should believe in the love of God and giving that love and grace to others, who perpetuate the same practice. And that's the behavior I've seen recently in Christians in the environment that I'm talking about. And as a Christian, I think I will speak directly to other Christians, and I will let you know, God has not given you the authority to judge people based on anything other than the merit of their character. You're not allowed to judge them by their race or their nationality either. God has not given you some special privilege to do that. It's not okay. And you don't have the right. I don't know what happened to judge not lest ye be judged. Or how about, not pointing out the faults and flaws of others and ignoring your own. But it's not even about that. It's about the fact that people deserve to be judged based on how they act and how they do their job, not on anything else. And it's unfair and inappropriate to judge people based on their race, their nationality, their mistakes, because we're human and we all make them. Whether you choose to admit yours or not, it's a different story. So I guess really the only thing I have to say is I hope that people will hear this and recognize that you don't have the authority to judge other people the way you think you do. And the next time you start to judge someone, perhaps you should consider how you want to be judged and if you want to be judged. Would you like for all of your mistakes to be the only thing that defines you? Would you like to have the option for jobs or life experiences based on your race or your nationality? How would you feel if that was what defined who you are as a person? If that's the only thing people saw, and that's the only thing that they chose to judge you on, was what they saw when they looked at you, or what they saw when they looked at your passport, or the one mistake that you might have made because you're human, and humans make mistakes. So just think about that the next time you start to react or act. Think about that the next time you start to judge someone else. Make sure you consider, are you really judging them fairly? And make sure you consider if you're really judging them properly. and if you even need to be judging them at all. Because I think the final thing I want to leave you with is the reminder that you don't have the right or the authority to judge people based on anything other than the merit of their character. And in a job, you don't have the right to judge them based on anything other than their performance and their ability. A person's race and a person's nationality are not the only factors that define them, and you're not allowed to judge their ability based on them. Ever. Regardless of what you think, you are not allowed to judge people based on these things. You don't have the authority to judge them in this way, and you shouldn't do it.